Good job. We have gifties. You can really answer. Oh. Neil.
Kalau 2006 our study like 35% of Chuuk I live in their secondary school. Kalau Chuuk I state government Singaron Council when the Maroon Second Plan is Mugaran Babu Piasamuan Chomawun adalah sekitar dari secondary school. As a program, I believe in the popularity of study. Many will go to Chuuk or let's go in secondary school and high school. As a family, if then it's a receive a piece of money and for is the way. A survey is usually not as the private or the public schools. With the protocol size of the capital is a recipient, so you want to use a city, akan sa mga support, misalkan, mga support, hindi mo sa ito, sampai bawas sa Joyre, dia oras Ini siap tidak berhasil sekali. Never take it to the school. I will do 17.4% is for high school students rather than what we become super. 29.5 is the way I look. 9.4% is the way. Examinary giving the creative. Ewan nila yung dengan atur grades na pernah soal nanti Asaki di Malay School Chuuk kalau 2017 mau bisa Chuuk high I will do 60% and also Chuuk bracket non-formal tapi kalau untuk high school William High School, Mabalakara. Of 2019, at the study happened at Chuuk High School at Nangai. So we super the percentage are 51.7. Tapos William High School, Chuuk High School, apartment reports. Apartment of Hawaii, but we could air school, Maria Provincia. When high school to the South
Grazie.
What's up for the quantità faith? Yes, era os posso possuo. Na verdade, é que é uma é a população esse na possuo. O popular isso possuo. E a popular ora sim a parte que é a educação. Ela uma capacidade é a popular na lá é receber possuo. É naman evaluate at naman nafsin prosesupa prosesupa si prosesupa faith Jesus this year was established for 2019 now 15.2% is prosesupa dahil makawala at faith Agora temos que olhar para 22.6% e 10% menos que o mundo. E a gente sabe que lá é. Não se pode levar
Okay lang.
throughout the classes. Essa pessoa que lá fica everyone I will say class. Essa aqui é a postura. William Siakman. So I made easier to get fit. Out of there. I want to be young. See, I would like to ask her to private school. She wouldn't know that. Independent principal social media on the você publicou actual smoking school, the actual public school said, and defender uma foi person da proporcionamento SDA Xavier Republican Force. Provavelmente ele vai promover acessibilidade. Sama kata saya sendiri sekolah suku yang kamu suka, suka akan seperti Islam, pendidikan dia politik, suka. Boleh dapat politik, dan itu sekolah suku yang kamu buat ini dalam. Jadi, 49% is Colombia, 4.6%. Siapa berada? SK, apa-apa sosok dia tension.
Video.
Saat ini itu harus bersyukur. Siapa berada? 2017. Dia ada di sekolah Sukai, 6.1%. Atau sebagai school, memberikan school. In 2019, aku standar for 62.5%, followed by William High School, Junior High, and sa kapasnes ke William pero responsible ele se apurava ele não tinha disposição chegou para o quarto for 1.7 escolar coincidentally Policies of the consumer, what factor and what also and Ansiaban kita mulai semua syukur di Indonesia kita 2017 60% sa syukur pada policy of the junior high pada diri dan kota. Kalau kita soal mengulas terus tidak high school Those in 19 for all was 95%. Tapos dia cuma tidak Berikut sedang studi apa person social harus komunis. Jadi 2.5% is way up, 6.9%. Almost the same Kaya kalau kakira dito na ang instruction ng mga sa kanyang concept. At sa ating limang exploration group, Chuuk High School ako 124.6% in 2017, followed by Montessori Junior High, Solid Montreal Stores, and reports. In 2019, Chuuk High School so much already in the second percentage 32.3%. At sa maraming comment, mga komentaryo, ang mga nag-isip Besok pun Yesus pun dapat sehingga satu lagi itu sehingga Siapa panggilan, menurut sesuatu panggilan, dan sesuatu yang panggilan lagi. Apa itu person is successful, sesuatu panggilan lagi panggilan. Saat itu mengenai exposure, 2017, Chuuk High School, itu sedikit disebutkan dalam video sedikit. Kalau bersama dengan Chuuk High School dengan mengatakan juga dia berkata, kalau 2019, dia 7 days after we were founded, kalau Chuuk High School sehingga berkata. Dan sahabat kata saya sendiri lihat juga kuat dari perasaan juga dia bersyukur. More than half, 83.5% ng syukur sa women cause kita dia bersyukur. Chuuk High School ang person sa syukur ng failure. Hindi na ibig sabihin pa rin bersyukur. Portions of pertolongan biasa dan sedikit pan yang dipanggilkan oleh pan manusia. Dan sistem alternatif kesempatan alam diskusi dan Jetzt kann ich nicht zwingen, wenn es das ist, si parla delle education. And you can say that is a community. Now we India Arab education as a very Ashura is porque se a escuta dalam soal-soal sendiri akan aktivitas. Dan bersama dengan aktivitas, dan bersama dengan sebuah bulan FANR. Dan dia mengatakan Chuuk mengenal susah kemudian. Maksudnya kemudian dalam pengennya pribadi dan sebuah mas. Jadi MKFANR NCP. Jika siap peti, memang boleh peti seperti para warga Indonesia. Jadi presentation of the community presentasi di school health program. Saya pun sekolah banyak sekolah elementary school. Dan tidak berusaha officer. Justru era ini dia berusaha berapa dari ahli mesin dia. Jadi kalau bertanya dia, sekarang orang dia sih yang berkesempatan. Yang kedua kapasitas mengerti sekolah presentasi dengan kapasitas. Bukan
our school, every school, a health promoting school. So these are our session objectives. Number one is to understand the link between health and learning. Number two, to define what constitutes a health promoting school. And number three, to share the Chuuk School Health Initiative activities and way forward. We have our first activity. I am assuming that I'm the teacher today. So, reflecting on your elementary days. Look back. Okay? Reflect on your elementary school days. What is one unforgettable lesson or practice you learned that you still apply in your life today? Reflecting on your elementary school days, what is one unforgettable lesson or practice you learned that you still apply in your life today? Who wants to share? Yes, singing. So you learned to sing in your elementary days and until now you're still singing, of course. So I got something for you. Anybody who wants to share? specifically? Alright. Okay. Yeah, so somehow there's really an impact. Whatever we learned when we're still a kid, we really, what? We instill it. And then when we become adults, it's with us and we share it. Now as a teacher, you're sharing it to your students, right? Okay. So another activity, please identify whether these statements are true or false. Number one, childhood and adolescence are key life stages in which many of the root causes and potential solutions for improving health reside. What do you think? Is it true or false? Childhood and adolescence are key life stages in which many of the root causes and potential solutions for improving health reside. True. Second, schools do not play an important role in nurturing health and well-being in students and communities as a whole. Number three, healthier students are better learners. True. All right, thank you. But these are our challenges. So you see, our NCD program coordinator, Moria, shared a very good presentation of our local health situation, specifically the health situation of our high school students. And that is our local data. Globally, or even in the Western Pacific region, we are facing the same concerns. We have increasing number of cases related to obesity, stunted children, underweight, physically inactive, alcohol drinkers, users of tobacco products, growing mental health burden, intentional injuries, and unintentional injuries. So many of these health risks begin early in life. You see the data that was shared earlier. Obesity, some of our schools have 50%. Some of our high schools have 40% prevalent of students that are into alcohol. You see, that's high school. The question is, when did they start? Are you wondering? When did they actually start? Because we are already seeing very high numbers. So these health risks begin early in life, probably elementary. And it also surfaces in school, probably peer pressure. And when the school environment is not designed appropriately, these health risks can be compounded and amplified, with deleterious effects extending into adulthood. So why do we need to focus in schools? Schools are where children and adolescents spend most of their formative years. Do you agree? These children, they are innocent. They look up to you as teachers. When you say don't do this, they will follow you. You have the power to influence them, to influence positive behavior, good healthy behavior. Schools are supportive and transformative places for children to develop, learn, grow, and practice healthy lifestyles that follow them into adulthood and beyond. And this is also the ideal place to implement behavioral change and to institute preventive programs. I have a question. How's your implementation of your WASH in schools? Are you still teaching your students to wash their hands during critical times before eating? Are you doing that? Yes. Do you still have hand washing facilities? Yes. Do you think that really helps our children? So you see, behavioral change. Before, maybe there's a less appreciation of the importance of hand washing, but because of your effort to teach the children to to appreciate and do something about hygiene practice, then it becomes part of their habit. So a school also is a place where family, community, society, and government all intersect in their shared care of children and adolescents. That is why in your school, you have your so-called SIT, School Improvement Team. And who are the members of the SIT? Community members, your leaders, right? It's not only the teachers and the school principal, but including your community. So, why health in schools? Investing in health and schools offers a strategic opportunity to reverse the upsurge in risk factor exposure and ill health among young people. Let's go back to the presentation earlier. This is one of the bar graph there about betel nut. So you see as they age, what happened to the bar graph? The direction is going up. Okay. And because probably we don't have that effective intervention yet at the school level. But we at the school really have the power to transform these children. And we can do that. And once we do that, there's a big possibility that we can reverse. We can change this paragraph. Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's possible? So schools serving as incubators for creating healthy children and advocacy. How many months do we need so the baby will be delivered healthy? How many months? 9. But there are cases that the baby is delivered 7 or 8 months. Did you hear something like that? Yes. And where do we put the baby? Incubator. So that the baby will become mature and survive and thrive. Without the incubator, the baby will not survive. 7, 8 months, because we need 9 months. So the baby is mature and ready to, live. So that's the concept. The school will serve as the incubator for health. Because our children are innocent. They need guidance from adults like us. Not adults that will give cigarettes, not adults that will give alcohol, not adults that will what? Give those sodas, ramen. But we should be the one that will give them something that is nurturing. So that's a big role for the school. So what is a health promoting school? A school that consistently strengthens itself as a safe, healthy setting for teaching, learning, and working. It also embodies a whole school approach, meaning whatever your capacity at the school level, please look at your capacity. What can we do to help our children become healthy? Let's not just wait like what the government can do, what these people can do. Let's also think about what can we do at the school level to really help elevate our children's healthy status. So these are the key characteristics of a health promoting school. We must have healthy school policies. Number 2, we must have healthy physical environment. 3, healthy school social environment. 4, healthy skills and education. 5, links with parents and the school community. You really have to network to your parents, to the leaders. And also access to school health services. This is very important. Every child has the right to receive those immunization, those vaccines, those deworming, those vitamin A supplementation. If the public health will inform you that their people, their staff will visit your school to give those services, please let us support them so that our our children can receive all the services that we have at the public health. So our vision is today's generation of children in the Western Pacific grow up to be healthy, resilient, and productive adults who maintain good health as they age. And these are our goals. Number one is to entrench healthy behaviors in children that stick, meaning we really need to provide them with the right knowledge, the right skills, so they can really learn and apply that one. It's like this. When we implemented the WASH in schools, first, of course, we provided information of what are the steps of hand washing. Did you teach your children what are the steps of hand washing? It's not only you just wet your hands and that's it. There are several steps. You wet your hands, you apply soap, you create lather. So you have to really do that by step. And then we should not stop of just saying the steps of hand washing. We must have the hand washing facilities. We must have water. We must have soap so they can apply what they are learning. Okay? So there's a greater chance that this can be part of their habit, and later on they can bring it to their homes, and we will have a healthier community. And schools influence the community through a spillover effect. So from the school of change. They will bring this knowledge, these skills, newly learned skills, healthy lifestyle to their parents and to their siblings tomorrow. So when we, with your school improvement team, so it's part of your school improvement plan. Holders, it doesn't need to be perfect for a start. We can just start somewhere, and then we can learn as we develop, relevant to the need at hand to achieve the overall goal. So this kind of process, the most important part of this, and something that is I think applicable, is for you to also include health issues when you conduct your professional learning community. And then after that, you can endorse it to your school improvement team, so it can be incorporated in your school improvement plan. So just work with your PLC, SIT, of course your PTA, and do not forget your children, students. So on the state level, this is what we're doing. We're working collaboratively, like WHO is working closely with Department of Health Services and Department of Education. So you will see me most often at the Department of Education at the Director's Office. We have a series of preparatory meetings with the School Support Division. So later on, we will be reviewing the health and family life. Later on, we will be conducting a state town hall meeting. And of course, we have the conduct of a school health survey, and that is for elementary schools. And of course, the health screening. So this is the impact of implementing school health program. Improve concentration and attendance. Of course, healthy learners will become more attentive to classes, and enhance cognitive functioning, and the long-term impact will be healthy children are more likely to grow into healthy adults, reducing the burden of diseases and enhancing productivity in society. So this is the end of my presentation, and I will leave you with this quote: it takes a village to educate a child. You have a lot on your plate, so please involve your key stakeholders, your community leaders to solve health issues in your school. Finish the chapel.
Department of Health, Division of Dispensary. A presentation will be numbered. Brochures and program brochures will be followed by handout. che questa onda di quindi si può quindi si può sfernare decisioni che hai fatto influenzare le idee. Anyway, je ne peux plus présenter Montréal Queenie Corrosion, Montréal Corrosion for problems. Problems identified among our youth, among our school-age youth. Anyway, ito Queenie Corrosion, ito school initiative program as preparator health, as part of health education, relax with softly and also presented. Anyway, here we health and education, health and family life education. With the objectives of my presentation, where I will see health and family life education. Quando I will follow it with and HFLE. Where I will consider the two components of HFLE. Where HFLE and health education are very power making health very kindergarten up to 8th grade. Kindergarten up to 8th grade, there are two a dream, where a board, a board, a board, hours, and have a method that's good. So school, let's go youth, to very technical, supposed to identify. Where metodological rapat prosesnya menjadi opposite everyday metodological sudah kukundengin terakhir pokok bersama siap sukun biking kerja fokus ketika healthy behaviors bagan kerja para sakau paru kerja alkohol berhenti iwe kira iki gitu cari interveni hopefully kaya sangat federal anong curriculum sa mungkin yang ada hopefully after 5 to 10 years sa kaya barang kasi with many years sa reference to kira para masalah that is a Chuuk referring to education, child health, kapag even forget the curriculum knowledge very different now Chuuk metekan segala knowledge culture custom may pacarong extended family, pacarong love and respect for one another, and as you will get going, otherwise balance family, get balance community. Era management yang begini dari teman-teman secara handout, secara online langsung ke bakal. Kita sama-sama dan saya di curriculum health and family life education. Masalah may want to standards, dari apa itu yang tahu. All standards, benchmark, student learning outcomes. Kira, it's considered a board. Betul saya, sudah saya ada buat dia sebab serian kindergarten. Our first grade, that told me that our 8th grade, by 8th grade, we would focus, we would clear up it, and we would make a decision, healthy decision making, problem solving, atau we with good, ada satu kekurangan. Negotiation, dia betul ini betul, ada pun say no. Awe kamera awe dah betul super. Ni pun betul ada dah no. Satu serial kapas betul dah seri. We suseri awe di tinggal. Ibu buku creative and critical thinking, communication and relationship skills. Ibu buku awak terai an dibuat keseluruhan. Ibu komporos kiri, sian komporos kiri. Atas ni esa komporos bengal, komporos millions. Ibu minne ibu piutam ibu relationship and ibu healthy. Ibu buku nama words esa more kosu ike conflict. Self awareness ibu panwe witi kita kewe nanawun minne ibu tuwe ringkurante ausu ike ibu minne ngaweri disi arpo tuwe poweri yang ada di dia ibu witi kita kewe surrounding him arpo ka iskuye threat ini nara pun bermerite. Ibu pakopi siar pakopi emotions and stress. Ibu panwiti ne beri packets and ibu togeri poporaus and ibu togeri albo awan kosu esam anak umaran ekir. Ibu togeri ibu to express. Ibu togeri have a positive life in the way to fluently bisa orang orang ekian biar betul kau ekian bingau awewe ben suicidal. Ada sekolah participate mana health and family life education sedikit berkaitan dengan 8th grade where Fokuria opportunity ada buku care, metro buku sekolah nalar metro buku berte nalar sulit, we help sulit sipai si nawe we nalar physically, sekolah mentally, emotionally, sekolah spiritually, bukan socially. Ini adalah definition of health. Ini adalah sebuah Yet, I was able to go back Denmark. You are party chefedi. Ipan nearly just school gawe. Serang ada betul yang harus explore. And what the negative thoughts is experimented in a negative way. The what the negative too is something further better explore. Ibu negatif, esap mungkin ngawara ikan peer pressure yang terjadikan unhealthy behavior itu turun. Kemudian sahaja terlalu ekspor selektif. Awe siapa dengan poros, siapa communication, defilet siapa ada siapa. Banawari also banawinne esa fits meri kabarawar with the definition of health. Supaya sama-sama HFD esa knowledge nasawan esa cekar bukai untuk quality, given skills, arbeitet step by step. Seri kindergarten, first grade, second grade, merupakan skills prefer merupakan betul unhealthy. Ada betul terjadi ada 6 ikan, 8 ni, macam lebih nak. Ada pakoi risk ikan tu unhealthy behavior. Reproduksi wellness and betul vivid and benefit. Benefit para community, parents, positive and not forget esa more arbut kay get working to unhealthy style get behavior. Iwe, mete sedikit par level print, subsidi lakukan research, dapat show where SRH has sexually reproductive health, HIV is more effective when taught at young age. Kan surat sabi, asin ini sebenarnya kurun. Kalau surat ini sih react jadi betul. How to respect their body. If I should go, if I five senses, if we pass kurang we influence ini our behavior. We kalau kerabat medicine, we kerabat masalah pakai ada we sini we besar turun timbang. Not in life skills, they are cognitive skills, they are social skills, they are emotional coping skills. Yeah, and boy IT, then aku cognitive skills, and boy IT, aku good decision, aku pun, met betul referee, met good edison, boy, berbagai cuti betul unhealthy lifestyle behavior and something tuburan man. Social skills, pasal punya feeder, jadi cie-cie, effective communication, negotiation, negotiation skills, kuweweti, mesti depoan, supaya saya hewan kawan. Emotional coping skills, aku dapat backwards, aku tu ini, wow, bukan taking ada kian. Resap sekuiris, rasa sekuiris kalau ada kian ke, resesi dia ada buat express tahu. Kuweweti, importance of communication, kira keke, masalah ini, HFD, kami hukum hari-hari pun. We're organized seria health department nutskar moral education we tidak akan sudah boleh kata very neat dari sisi betul tips iwe nanti terima kurikulum sudah selesai dari standards your benchmark your SLOs sudah terkesalahan sampel kindergarten dari first grade, mereka kerana dulu masalah standard, mereka masalah SLO berlangsung siapa beri, kalau ada boleh tu, sekolah ni itu students that is expected of their learning ada publikawan formality. Mereka jika buat kawan langsung, buat negeri orang report. Panjang kat lebih kira handout, kalau brochure, jadi teaching or promotion health and family life education. Kira sudah satu promosi ini lah. In conclusion, saya sekali ada bersama orang arti relationship. This is just an introduction. Then ada boleh kata orang dewa health. The HFD run article school, then nama wajib doing. Youth kesedan bermaksud, aku berde, era sekolah sini, metode represented ini mesem sini mulia, aku kuliti itu ada behaviors. Disejabu, apa tu severo abi, itu cerita yang kita sudah dikira itu. Nessun la si può fare chiaramente a te, perché siamo con la il soggiato.
Then it's medicine. People call me medicine. Today, Marsha. Everybody knows me as Sasha. Today I'm going to be talking about my program, our program, which is called REACH. Does anybody know what REACH is? Or have you heard about REACH? Okay. I'm going to give you a brief description of it. Kaya sa pagpapatitsiki na dapat ating program, and I'm pretty sure you've learned a lot today. So I'll keep it simple and quick. So REACH, this is the meaning of REACH, racial and athletic approaches to community health. Our funds are provided from CPC. Ating program, Apong January 2004. We were very grateful and thankful that we were granted for this year, since last year actually, 2023 until 2028. So we have 5 years. Out of all the states, only 5 jurisdictions got granted. Chuuk is one of those 5 jurisdictions. Before I start, I'm going to introduce our team for our REACH program. Our principal investigator, Dr. Neil Palafox, and all of these lovely team members are our team that's residing in Hawaii. We're narrative, So, as I mentioned earlier, we started in 2004. We started out very small. And then when the years came by, we started expanding. So this picture was taken in 2019. As you see, it's getting bigger. Ating program REACH and Nonfat Cancer Program. And this is our lovely coordinator, Frida Ivons, and NCT, which is Moria Soru, our NCT coordinator. So for our program, we have 4 strategies, 4 objectives. Similarity at breaking nutrition, physical activity, tobacco, and adult vaccination. Today, I'm going to be only talking about 1. Dahil din di ko program and we can talk about the other 3. Today, I'm going to be talking about physical activity. When we first started our program, we met with our governor, our members of our Congress office, even some of our senators, representatives. So they're aware of our program and they're very supportive. This picture down here is our members, our collation members, and these are our meetings that we conduct every 2 years. Every year we have 2 meetings. So these are this year's pictures. Physical activity. Someone made similar making physical activity. Basta exercise, the at the community for physical activity. Improve our roads and our signage. As you can see over here in this picture, we can't really see the sign, right? If I were to drive down, I cannot see the sign. So that's one of our projects, is to clear up the area and put up signage. Chuuk, lack of signage, stop signs, crosswalks, and all that. So that's what we're trying to help, our public safety and public work. So one of our main our project for this year, we're trying to put up solar lights at our Anderson Field. At Sipotawari, let our youth or our students, our community, do physical activity after school or after work, so they can be able to use our track and field. Because we don't really have a lot of place to do our exercise, right? Most of everybody here we go to track and field. We got quick, everybody just leaves. So most of us get off late and then we don't have anywhere to jog, right? Does everybody have PE class at their school?
No.
Keep it up. It's very important. As NCT coordinator already gave us data on our students, how they're gaining weight, some are losing weight. But to be healthy, we have to do physical activity. Someone ating kami furry atotole atiko furry marketing that were granted for 5 years. Paling related project atiko ban to adequate decrease at the road accidents. Road accidents, pedestrian accidents. For that, we need to improve our road. Improve our road. These stuff here are dangerous things that can cause our community to get hurt. As ikikiki gesa efere namaris ke kasuku because at a community. As FAYU, Awarab survey, master team and reach, we found these obstacles that we need to work on. So we're working, as I mentioned earlier, we're working with public safety, public work, transportation, PMO planning. Those are all our partners. So we're all working together to improve our road. RTR a presented physical activity with sanitary with activities for support, the gas community, or our kids to know how to walk on the right side of the road. The right side of the road, and as soon as we are able to install crosswalks, simularity and on the crosswalks for the safety of our kids. As you know, I haven't really seen one crosswalk in Chuuk. People or get on the west. So, be careful, every passing program, they are what I will crosswalks, they have to school. I suppose they have with you, I want what 80 is going to school. Any kids, that's our children, they put the answer at the way to the school, and to know how to walk on the crosswalk and know how to cross the road on the right side of the road. Saya pemuda, crosswalk. These are the things that they already improved. Be safe on the road. This one is in Fushrai, This is their crosswalk. And then there you can see the students, they're crossing the road. Before they didn't have that crosswalk, so they just run back and forth, which is not safe for our students. So us being able to create that crosswalk, they're able to learn how to follow the crosswalk and the signs. And like Queenie said earlier, during our lower school days, that's where we learned a lot of things, right? Sakya, getting some forgotten things in life. So this is one of them, especially for physical activity. We get it, exercise it, it's going to be hard for them to do physical activity to get out of it. So even playing basketball is part of physical activity. Or just jogging is part of physical activity. So even if you spend 10 minutes of your class one day just teaching them how to do physical activity, that's a very big thing for them. As they grow up, they will learn and they will continue to do physical activity. And then our next, maybe in the if you follow my page on cancer Facebook page, kita marami kami at newsletter. That newsletter is little things that other people might not know. So this one right here was for May. So every month, we got a time and to reach out to our community, to our staff, doctors at the hospital, and to some of our staffs at education. So if you're interested to get newsletter from REACH, follow our page, which will be right here. Chuuk Comprehensive Cancer Control Program. Last month I had a campaign. That campaign was summer fun. Summer fun for our high school students. We talked with the participants that came and participated in our campaign. All they had to do was just do some physical activity with all my 4 strategies. Every week they had to complete each task. So at the end of the week, they got a prize. So this was my first campaign, but I will be doing a lot in the future. So if you can follow Chuuk Comprehensive Cancer Control Program, we're happy to invite you to all our campaigns. The records discussed on Chuuk that we participated on the campaign last month from high school. So they took time to go out and do hiking. A lot of the students so I'm very grateful that it's something new to them, and they did that effort to enjoy our campaign. So we have a lot of partners in our program. We have Island Mart, all our local vendors. We're working with Land Commission. Menguanatsi would install our solar lights at the track and field. Kitmiyagan on land assessment. So we have a lot on our plate. But before we do that installing, and we need that opportunity, we may today. So Land Commission, PMO planning is all part of our program too. So I won't be taking up all your time today. Thank you very much for taking your time to join us. Here's our contact information. Here's my email. As I said, if you want to receive newsletter, feel free to email me, and then I'm happy to send you newsletter. Please show Taku. We're gonna have about a couple minutes.